Hi everybody, this is Tom from Franz Photo Video, and today we'll be reviewing the automatic shades from SmartWings. Now we really don't do review videos on this channel, but my wife and I were looking for a solution to fill all of these windows with either shades or blinds, and really didn't want to have to go around and manually open and close them every day. We stumbled onto SmartWings. SmartWings has automatic shades that connect to Home Assistant. I'm using the Zigbee motors. I can even automate them to open and close with the sunset and the sunrise. And SmartWings was nice enough to send us a couple units to try out. So this is not a sponsored video by SmartWings, but they did send us some items to review. So full disclosure there. So we'll be using the outside mount that will mount above the window. Our windows are a little too shallow for an inside mount. I do believe that the inside mount is a better look, but our windows, we got to work with what we have. Again, there is 3 full windows on this side. Instead of doing 1 and 1, I did the full, I think it's a 60-inch cross there. And then around the back, so there's 3 on each side, so that's 6. And then we are also doing the smaller windows on either side of the sliding door. Now I would like to do the sliding door eventually too, because my dog seems to think that his reflection is another dog and goes nuts. So I need to figure out a solution to that as well. So maybe that's coming in the future if we have good luck with these SmartWings. The prep before ordering the shades was relatively simple, a couple of measurements. They actually give you this sheet so you can make sure you write them down and get them correct. We went with the Essential Cream in 100% blackout. I bought their sample kit. I highly recommend you to buy the sample kit. It's cheap. You can hold them up to the windows and know exactly what color you want and what color fits. Again, this isn't a sponsored video and it's just a review video, but talking to SmartWings through email when I had questions, they were very quick to answer and very, very helpful. So the customer service, I would definitely give A+. With that being said, we're gonna unbox one of these and I will go through all the parts that come with it. When you get your shades in the mail from SmartWings, it's actually really nice. They label everything exactly to the dimensions of which window is what. This one has the remote inside. It's a 15-channel remote, so all of the blinds will work off of one remote. And then again, you know exactly which window each box goes where, and you can just, you know, before you even open them, know what's inside. So I thought that was a really nice touch. Now that we got one of our boxes open, you'll see your shade. You'll also get the manual, a screw kit, a mounting kit, the 15-channel remote if that's what you ordered. There's also a 5-channel remote, and there is a Type-C charging cable. And then of course your mounting brackets here. SmartWings does have options for solar panels that will charge these blinds. I opted not to get them yet. I can always add them on later if I want, but I'm going to try to charge them with probably a power bank at some point, and we'll see how long the charges last. So for the install, I kind of had a little bit of a shade install party. My father-in-law and my brother-in-law always, you know, helping me out. So you can see here, we had a bit of fun.
Hold me now! I'm 6 feet from the edge of the cat. Maybe 6 feet ain't so far enough.
But the install itself was very simple. First, we just measured out where the brackets were gonna go, marked it on the wall, assembled it on this little table that I had set up, and we just made sure that the brackets lined up with the shades and lined up where they were going to be on the wall. Then the shades just click into the bracket mount, which is pretty simple, and a nice design of how they just snap right in. The one thing I will say is the hardware that they give you, the screws are very tiny. So if you have big hands, you know, it's a little difficult to secure the nut to the bolts underneath. But overall, once you get the hang of it and everything moved pretty well. We did have to get one shade that was shorter than the other one, just for this corner here, so they overlap and it kind of goes seamlessly to the corner. That's just how the room was set up. You would have to measure differently for your room. Now we got them all mounted. They actually came pre-programmed to the remote, and again on the box it'll mark what channel is which. So that is one thing to keep in mind before you install your shades, is make sure that you're going in order with the channels. It'll just be easier to keep track of which one's which. I had originally put up 1 here, and then it went to 6, and then it went to 9, and so I had to switch them back around and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just go that way. But other than that, the remote is very simple. Again, comes pre-programmed, which was awesome. All you have to do is wake them up by holding the button right here. The motor will then jog or just move 1 time, and then you can use it on the remote to program the Zigbee motors into Home Assistant. You have to hold this down for 6 seconds and it'll jog twice, and then this light will go red. This is also where your USB-C charging port is. And again, I'm curious to see how long the battery will last, but you know, I'm hoping it's a decently long time and I'm not charging these all the time. I was very pleased with how quiet the motors are. When they're all going at once, you know, it does get louder, but I don't see how they can be much quieter than they are. If I lower the windows right now, you do hear them, but for the most part, it's not anything that's gonna wake us up if it's doing it at sunrise or sunset. So I didn't mind it too much. And even the dog it doesn't bother him. So overall, very happy with how this all came out. Thank you to SmartWings. Really looking forward to watching movies and stuff in this room. It's just beautiful, man. To be able to hit a button and not have to walk around and open every one of these shades, just awesome. Very, very happy. Also, when you're watching this video, please disregard my backyard. It is grass growing season, and we just did a fresh layer of topsoil to get some grass growing in the backyard. Again, we're in the new stages of moving into this home, and a lot of projects are going on.